What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. One of my favorite theories of the last year was that Taylor Swift dates a member of the Kansas City Chiefs NFL team and then goes to a game where the Chiefs are playing the Jets, so that every time you search Taylor Swift Jets, you get a bunch of photos of her at the game. And then that eliminates the search results for Taylor Swift's private jet usage, which is insane for an environmentalist. And Taylor Swift, of course, has destroyed far more of the planet, or burned up, pumped more carbon into the atmosphere than you or your sweet little family could ever dream of, while claiming to be environmentalist. Haha, right? Got it. But rigging of search results is really important. I mean, it's a game that people are playing. They're actually playing that game right now with President Trump. And with President Trump, there are search result. Here, I'll show you right now. Okay, so this is a brand new Google window, incognito mode. So this has no search history attached to it at all. Just trending searches from around the internet. Okay, so Trump. You get Trump. Kamala Harris actually is the first result. So Kamala Harris is the first result after Trump. Got it? Trump assassination, no results. Like it never happened. How about assassination of Trump? Nothing. Assassination of Truman. Oh, got it. Assassination Tango. Assassination Talents. Assassination Techniques. Jeez. Assassination that started World War I, but nothing of Trump. Got it? Insane. Even though this is like more information about this, Trump assassination is breaking all across the internet. So it's very, very creepy how they are able to hide and deliver the results that they want when you are trying to search for information. And so that, of course, brings us along very nicely to this question. MKUltra. What is it? Oh, it's a movie. Didn't really happen. It's a movie. Look at this. You Google search for MKUltra, and all you get is some movie from the year 2002. I haven't seen it. About MKUltra. The entire first page is about the MKUltra movie. So click on the Wikipedia for the like movie itself. And I don't know if it's a good movie or not. Maybe I'll watch it now. But this is a movie based on the true story about the human experimentation program MKUltra conducted by the CIA. Got it. Now we actually get... Why is this not the first search result? It's the same thing, right? Taylor Swift Jets, right? Okay, got to go to the 90th page of Google result to actually find out what it is. Here we go. MKUltra was an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the CIA to develop procedures to identify drugs that could be used in interrogation and weaken individuals to force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture. This is sort of the first top line. This went on for 20 years. MKUltra used numerous methods to manipulate subjects' mental state and brain functions, such as covert administration of high dosage of psychoactive drugs like LSD and other chemicals in subjects, consistent electroshocks, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, isolation, verbal, sexual abuse, and other forms of torture. Wow. Okay. Just in case you're wondering if the CIA should be completely and totally razed to the ground. So this is all... Origin of the project. During the 1940s, Nazi scientists working in the concentration camps conducted interrogation experiments on human subjects. Never great when that's like the origin of your research. Never great. The CIA then brought those people into the country in something called Operation Paperclip. Those German scientists were hired to work at the CIA. Okay. Got it? Yeah, all right. Okay, so what's the point of all of this? The point of all of this is that, well, they really don't want you to find out about the real MKUltra. They are trying to hide what really happened to President Trump, which is a big suspicious sign, right? So this photo, for instance, is now being flagged as not a real photo. This is a real photo of President Trump, blood streaming down his face, altered photo. This was fact-checked. Dangerous, dangerous times. They're fact-checking a real photo of Donald Trump. But also, ladies and gentlemen, the CIA is immediately the same people these same people saying that the MKUltra program never existed, are saying that the shooter was not subject to the MKUltra program. Well, all right. If you're having to explain, you're losing in these situations. The CIA is actually taking time to issue a denial that the Trump assassin, Thomas Crooks, was part of an infamous agency mind control program. In the wake of the lack of information on Crooks' background and empty social media footprint, along with a plethora of unanswered questions regarding the whereabouts and activities of the shooting, speculation is now rife that some sort of patsy to force Trump out of the picture. And that the shooter was a patsy, right? Just like Lee Harvey Oswald. Many have suggested that Crooks may have been part of the MKUltra program, referring to the mind control experimentation conducted by the CIA in the 20 years of 50s through the 70s. Agency used psychoactive drugs and sensory experiments on subjects to attempt to control behavior. The CIA has responded to the accusation, telling Gizmodo these claims are false, absurd, and damaging, and stated that the CIA has no relation whatsoever with Thomas Crooks. Man, when you're explaining and denying, you're losing. It further states regarding MKUltra, the CIA's program was shut down more than 40 years ago, and declassified information about the program is available on CIA.gov. Oh no. Unfortunately, trust in the intelligence agencies is a very, very low point, and people believe the exact opposite. So that's what really happened. People are saying denial is admission of guilt. CIA has officially denied claims that Trump shooter was MKUltra plan. So now it seems more likely that he was. We're also not saying we bought him a drone. So a 20-year-old with no social media for the last 3 years, and parents are both licensed behavioral therapists, nothing at all indicates that he was weaponized by a secret government program, conditioning program. The fact that they actually released this statement about leads me to believe that they actually were programming him. Thanks for telling us that you did. The CIA confirmed that they have changed the name of the former MKUltra program. Listen, there are some weird things about Thomas Crooks. For instance, how was this 20-year-old able to evade all law enforcement that day? You know, we went to Butler, Pennsylvania. We saw the grounds. Doesn't make any sense at all. What's going on? How was Thomas Crooks able to use his firearm at a shooting range, also with DHS agents, Department of Homeland Security, overseas Secret Service? Some of the agents that trained at that course were protecting Trump that day. Like, these people knew. These people knew him. Also, why was the building that was surrounded by law enforcement agents surrounded? And I say surrounded because we now have new footage that prove it, that prove that it was surrounded, right? So here's footage released just today of police officers, not this person on a horse, there you can see the cop cars, police officers swarming the building. There you go. This is the building that Thomas Crooks was in. He was on top of the roof at this very moment. Yet they wouldn't get Trump off stage. And the Secret Service telling us that there was no comms being used. Why would they let the SWAT team saying they had no communication with the Secret Service, thus creating like a blue-on-blue catastrophe? Why were people able to get this close to the fence line? This close. This is 80 yards away from President Trump without any security check. You are begging for something to happen. And why was there nobody positioned on the water tower? This is our drone footage of the water tower. Why was no one there? Why was there not a cop stationed on the AGR building? That's the closest building to where Trump was speaking. There wasn't somebody stationed up there to keep somebody from climbing on the roof and doing something terrible? Ladies and gentlemen, these are all dangerous, unanswered questions that people are beginning to ask, starting to say, like, wait a second, the timeline is not making any sense. Hold on. According to text messages, Trump assassin texts reveal officers were where 90 minutes before the shooting and did nothing? They surrounded the building with him in it and they kept Trump on stage? What the hell is going on? I don't know, man. People have a lot of explaining to do inside the federal government. Phone tracking via the Oversight Project proved that somebody from Washington, D.C. was visiting Thomas Crooks in his home. And there are creepy reports out of his home that, like, there was no silverware and the place was, like, cleaned, like as though scientific experiments had gone on there. Those are just reports. But, you know, there's no such thing as a wrong question, is there? No. We are entitled and actually it's our obligation to be skeptics on this program and to ask questions. That's the only way you find out the truth. CIA going to tell us the truth? Doubt it. But maybe a proper investigation could. We'll see what happens next. I hope people go to jail. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.